Okay. Trump faces backlash over something. As always, Trump is backlashed. Mm-hmm. Okay, anybody here? Hold on, I have to choo. Hello, how is Lucy? Lucy is scared of drones and missiles. Hold on. Lucy is scared of drones and missiles today. View your channel. I was thinking of starting with a video game. You know? Thinking of starting the stream of a video game. What do you think? Signalis. Okay. I like video games more than drones or missiles. True. Me as well. Hold on, let me check. Let me check the situation. So I go to the app. I'm showing you the app. See? Oh, wait. The. Oh, never mind. The point is that drones are heading here and missiles. So let's go to Twitter and see what people are writing in Kiev. No electricity in Kiev. That makes me nervous. That makes me. There are big chunks of Kiev when there's no electricity right now. So I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little bit nervous about that. If the stream dies, it does not necessarily mean that I died, but it might mean that the electricity died because I don't have my usual battery with me. So if the electricity dies, I will not be able to revive electricity and the stream. This will be gone. A residential high rise in a residential high rise is on fire in Kiev following a Russian attack. So residential buildings are, well, at least this one was not hit. It's 3:17 a.m. So just a few minutes ago. Shaheeds and ballistic missiles over Kiev. I'm cuddling my cat to calm him, or maybe myself. I tell him it's alright, we're going to be okay. I am surprisingly calm when stuff like that happens. Oh. Well. Well, at least we still have electricity here in this building so that I can stream. That's good, isn't it? You know what? I'm gonna set up the chat on the phone as I do when I stream, and then I'm gonna start Signalis, even though Dr. Johns is a trader and is not watching the stream right now. Also, give my new short from my newest interview some love, okay? Please. Oh, it's copyrighted. There was a One Piece opening, and those are copyrighted. Who are you? Drone missiles, drones. Yes, this is it. Free people, welcome, free people. Welcome, welcome. Please support me through this time of need. I'm not really acting like a person that's being bombed. New card. Lucy has it. Okay, we have the chat. That's exciting, isn't it? Why is the chat so quiet? Why is the chat so quiet through the bomb raid? Okay, let's turn off the browser. And let's turn on Signalis. Also, there's a bundle of Red Dead Redemption. It would be cool to get. Do I have Signalis on the laptop even? Please tell me I have it installed on the laptop. Oh, I know it's a very small game. Whatever. It's a really small game. It's no problem. It's gonna complete really fast. Am I still live? I feel like I might be not live anymore. Nobody's chatting. Nobody's being lively. You're still live. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I can check every second. You have to. You have to make up for the fact that you're the only person in the side chat. You have to do it. It's your duty as my editor. Okay. It's your duty. Wait, hold on. What the? Oh. Duty. It's your duty. Duty. Wait, I feel like I have to write in the. No, I did write in the Giggle card. Going live without the 3 hour delay. Everyone. LOL. 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 Yeah, I'm gonna advertise myself on Present Sunday and see how many people have empathy and a human soul. Everyone, please accompany me on in this stream as drones as and missiles are slamming the city. Mike. Might lose electricity though. Some parts of the city already have. Blah. There you go. Damn. All right. Hello, Greater 8. Thank you. Thank you for being here. Yeah. I mean, we cannot hear any explosions right now, but apparently a lot of the city has lost electricity. It's pretty rough, apparently. Missiles are hitting they're attacking the electricity. Hey, Lucy, so what's up? Electricity is up for now, unless this part of the city loses it as well, which apparently a lot of Kyiv has lost electricity due to missile and drones. Apparently my part of the city has been spared so far. We'll see. We'll see what happens. We'll see. The night is still young. Maybe anti-drone teams go. There are apparently quite a few anti-air teams around here, around this building where I am. Apparently there are 2 or 3 teams in quite near vicinity, which is why sometimes I can very visibly see anti-air doing their thing from the window. Like little lights going into the air. Oh, yes. I saw it. I haven't covered it yet, but oh my god, yes. Oh yeah, I have scoffed at it. Oh, there's a nomination for a Peace Prize. Do you think you will win? I have stopped more conflicts than anybody in the history of the world. So, yeah. Oh my goodness. Horrible. Just horrible. There are a few news that I'd like to cover. The Peace Prize thing is one of them, definitely. Oh yeah, and I want to talk about RFK Jr., my favorite guy, that said that circumcision might lead to autism and that there's no actual proof that pain medication causes autism, but they're doing the studies to make the proof that pain meds lead to autism. I don't like causes autism. How can one not like pain medication though? You have to be a sadistic piece of shit. Quite bluntly. I don't like pain medication. People should suffer. I guess. You know? That's the only logic that I can see behind this sort of thing. Of course, it's not the Tylenol, it's all the matcha lattes that people are drinking. Are those sirens I hear? No, there are no sirens so far. Wait. No, you're just hearing signalis. That's signalis, okay? That's the game. That's the good type of sirens coming from a video game. Game capture. Signalis. We're experiencing the good type of. Where is Signalis? There you go, Signalis. Wait, why can't I see it on the screen? The hell? Is it not gonna show on the screen? On the stream? Yes, please translate the German. Yes, yes, please. Achtung means attention. Even I understand what Achtung means. Achtung, Achtung, Gesundheit. Okay, can we see the game on the stream though? Yes, yes, we can. Whoa, what the hell? Why is it so big? Why is it so big though? Jeez, jeez Louise. It's too much. Okay, we've done it. Hello, Filip August. It's nice to see you on the Twitch chat that I will very rarely see. Alright. Also, if you'd like to support me through the bombing and so forth, consider joining lucyhaza.org/live. There's been new explosions in Kyiv. Today at 3:30, so 4 minutes ago, mass media reports about explosions 3 minutes 55 seconds ago. Let's see what happened on Twitter. Russia launches large-scale drone and missile attack on Kyiv overnight, injuring at least 5 and causing residential building fire. Yet another ballistic missile struck Kyiv. Missiles are still flying in Kyiv as well as the drones. There's a huge fire at the site of one impact. Another explosion in Kyiv. 2 Iskander and ballistic missiles were used. More missiles to Kyiv amid a barrage of drones. Missiles are slamming Kyiv every 30 minutes or so tonight. It's rough. I'm writing this from Lviv, which went through its own hell just a few days ago. Damn. So there we go. And yet we are playing a video game through all this. Isn't that pretty abstract? Missiles are flying, drones are flying, and we are playing a horror game. Isn't that weird to think about? Bit abstract. But it's the best opportunity for me to say, please support your favorite streamer, which I guess is me. Yes, I'm your favorite streamer. Okay. Let's go. No, not settings. What's 24, 11, 17. 2508. I think this is what I've been doing. This is 2411, and I in the year 25. An army of ducks. It's true. I thought more President Sunday people would be like, oh my gosh, Lucy, Lucy. But no. I thought Dr. Johns would appreciate that I'm playing this as bombs are flying. Yes, I was wrong. I was wrong about Dr. Johns. Oh wow, this game looks nice. What was I? Oh. Replica overview AULR. AULA. Simple universal light replica. All. Type generation for low cost general purpose. Frame biomechanical with polyethylene shell. Height 175 centimeters, which is not super tall. Hello, Jack, don't do it. Missiles and drones, that is what is up. Okay, Lucy, sorry, I can't sight on your stream right now. Don't want to spoil any signals. I'm very early because I restarted the game for the third time. OL? Oh, okay. Yes, I am playing the game on easy. Healer units are the backbone of the USON Nation's workforce. These elegant multi-purpose worker units are suited for all kinds of domestic tasks, like cleaning, cooking, and simple medical and office work. ULEs are highly social and get along with each other, as well as most other replicas models. I don't even know what kind of an accent I'm trying to go for. While unfit for combat, their lightweight frame makes them a prime choice for distant facilities, but supplies are limited. What is Skate 4? What? What the hell is Skate 4? It sounds racist and fascistic and far right. Sounds like a far right game for far right enthusiasts. Yay! Okay, so oh, I do have some empty. Yay! Do I save game again right after loading game? It's skateboarding. Oh no, then I'm not gonna play it. Sorry. I could never get into Tony Hawk skateboarding, so I'm not sure why I would get into this. Where do I go now? I wanted to kiss my ass. Alderski. Yeah, a lot of vocabulary in English comes from French. They're intertwined historically, so it makes perfect sense. Uh, Whoa. The dining room. Oh, nobody's in the side chat. You should all migrate to the side chat. Don't be racists, please. I don't understand why you're being so racist towards me. It's okay, I forgive you. I forgive you. And your discretions. I picked up ammunition. Oh, island key. Okay. I forgive your racism. Can't believe English is playgrass all these other languages. True, white area or also join the site page, lucyhaza.org/live, okay? Do this for me. Because you know. Oh, more explosions I just saw. Yeah, more explosions. Oh. Oh. It happens, right? Does it happen? I will try to avoid the enemies without using ammo. It's a good thing that they cannot use. They cannot use the doors. Use island key. Ooh, look at that. Workshop key. Where's the workshop? 6th floor. What floor are we on? Which floor is this? B7? There is here we have workshop hallway. There you go. You have to go here. What is the Isle of Dead painting in this? Because you know, it happens to the best of us. Oh, this is so wild that I keep getting refreshed announcement that there is an air raid over and over and over again. Keeps warning me over and over and over. It's not over. It's far from over. It's far from over. Well, damn. Let's see what they're talking about in. Let's see what they're talking on saying on Twitter. Other people from different parts of Kiev. 5 seconds. Kiev is under attack of the Russian drones and ballistic missiles. Russian terrorists are targeting energy infrastructure, among others. There is no electricity in my house. 8 people are injured. If the electricity dies here, just so you know, the stream will die and I will have zero internet. I don't have mobile internet, so if everything just ends abruptly, then that's why. Okay? Just so you know. Just so it's clear. I don't have the battery here, so I will not be able to restore energy if electricity dies. Praying for the safety of everyone in Kiev. Fucking Russia just knocked out power to half of Kiev, including where I'm staying in the city. This always happens to me, actually. Whenever there's a blackout in any city in the world, I'm always in that part of the city where the power is still on. I guess I'm always lucky in that regard. Usually. Until I'm not. You know? Pretty tense situation we're having here. Sorry, I'll be reading news as to what's happening in different parts of the city. Complete blackout in Kiev. I mean, not complete. I'm still in Kiev and we still have electricity here. So the blackout is not complete. To be fair, I am a little bit on the outskirts, maybe. Sort of on the edge of the city. Sort of, kind of. But things are not good tonight. Things are intense. Things have taken a turn. I did not expect there to be this huge of an attack tonight. I actually thought we were clear for tonight. I actually thought there would be no more major thing happening tonight. You know, you never know, I guess. Going to 6. What am I supposed to do? Oh. Oh wait. Are we? Excuse me? If I wanted to watch him, I would understand him. We don't forgive. Are we talking about the Hassan thing? The dog? Do you want me to weigh in? The dog thing? Is that what you're asking me? Is that what you're asking me to do? Eastern district of Ukrainian capital across the Dnieper River. It's not Kiev. A 9th person has required medical treatment in Kiev. 9 injuries in Kiev. It's a community reference, but strangely topical. I mean, I'm with President Sunday on this one. It's like, even if it wasn't a shock collar, it's weird to make your dog just sit in place for hours on end. I cannot imagine treating Fido like a prop on stream, for example. It's just, I just cannot imagine it. He does what he wants, you know. Dogs are not toys. Yeah, then Scarlet. Yeah, it's weird. Like, you've seen Fido on stream, right? Imagine if I'd be like, Fido, fuck you for moving an inch. When again, Fido will come to my room, the stream room, snatch an item, random item, sometimes a book, sometimes some other thing, and just run away looking at me like, catch me, you know? And then when I start chasing him, he will smugly drop the item on the floor because all he wanted was for me to chase him and play with him. You know? So he does that. And I somehow live. And then Hassan's dog moves a muscle and Hassan's like, oh, you're so spoiled. Get the fuck back on your thing. What? No, I didn't see Pyro on stream. Pyro is an elaborate ruse to get chat to respond, change my mind. Jesus Christ, I'm gonna have to show you Pyro. Fido ate your rare 17th century book. 19th century, but yes, he did. He did, yes. He did do that. But what am I supposed to do? It's not like he knows any better. It's not like Fido knows the value of books. Like, what am I gonna... Oh, you ate my book. Bad dog. Then he's gonna be like, huh? What? His favorite meal. He stopped eating books, actually. He actually calmed down with eating things. I didn't even have to teach him not to do it. He just kind of stopped at some point. You know? Okay, am I supposed to do something with this? An audio tape unit is wired up to the broadcasting unit. A small ready broadcasting unit set up to broadcast the tape, like input signal on frequency. Okay, I am doing it. Could have sworn I had the tape. I could have sworn I had a tape. Yeah, he just stopped eating the books. Where is nobody on the side chat? Also, we'll be streaming. We will be streaming Final Fantasy Tactics. Okay, I need a tape, I guess, or something. Yeah, I think I need a tape. I need to get a tape. So I can sub this now. Previous experience with these replica models has given us insight into irregularities in their behavior that stem from the original neural patterns used for these units. Due to the sensitive nature of this information, this document should be destroyed after reading. Oh, well, clearly was not. It has clearly not been destroyed after reading. True. Imagine if you went to side chat and decided to support me in this time of need when I might get bombed. Oh. Oh, damn. Let's see if something new happened on Twitter. Multiple explosions drone heard over central Kyiv. As AFP journalist, Ukrainian minister says Russia conducting massive strike. I know you'll need to conserve your electricity, but thank you for keeping us posted. I desperately want Kyiv to make it to the morning because she still has so much beauty to share with the world. Holy shit. No electricity, no water. Water actually went off in the toilet after an overnight Russian attack on Kyiv. Oh, there's some Russian troll. Stork. I'm hungry. I should have gotten more food. Jesus Christ, I'm hungry. All of a sudden. Oh, whatever. I'm gonna get McDonald's in the morning. You cannot stop me. Please donate so I can get McDonald's. Star, despite their normally laid-back demeanor, stars have a strong internal hierarchy, which is important to take into consideration when promoting units to officers. Not promoting a respected unit or promoting a unit low in status can lead to friction within dorms. Stars will occasionally develop in group rules involving physical punishments. It is recommended to allow some officers to own military weapons as fetish objects to stabilize their persona. Jesus. Military fetishization. That's not good. That's Hazdan Tamao, as Brooks would say. Oh yeah, I forgot Brooks hates this game. I also forgot Brooks hates this game. Stork unit initially have a short temper. Training them in patience early after deployment is key. They're like dogs, as their neural pattern is less stable than other models. Failing to do so may yield an extremely volatile personality prone to cruelty and violence. A common strategy is pairing them closely with an older star unit. Stork's persona stabilizes by showering or bathing. Books on history or mythology work well as fetish objects. Maybe I'm a stork. I like history and fetish objects. And showering. Maybe I'm just a fetish object. The lock is defective. This door cannot be opened. Have I really never tried opening this door before? We have to find the tape. I have to find the videotape. Oh, I cannot care anymore. Memorandum, lighting malfunctions. Oh. Wow, people are leaving. Don't you like Signalis? Are people Signalis haters in this chat? What's wrong? Do people not watch as well as when President Sunday plays this game? Look, I am giving it to you for free. You don't even have to be Patreon. Okay, to see me signal in Signalis. Actually, people leave en masse whenever President Sunday plays games. I think at max hit 12 people. You're kidding me. You're kidding. He had 12 people watching when he played Signalis? Jesus Christ. People are such haters. I should do some politics at some point. I want to talk about RFK Jr. today. Video games are fun. Don't you understand? Well, it's Patreon now. Well, that is true. That is true. Wait, so I have a similar amount of viewers as President Sunday. Yeah, I knew it. I'm a big, successful streamer all of a sudden. I feel so big in my britches. Hold on, let's see what's happening in Kyiv. Am I gonna be blown to smithereens? Stay tuned. It might happen in stream. Meanwhile, Putin's may be trying to turn Kyiv into another Mariupol, where the Russians bomb people back to the Stone Age without electricity, heat, or water, and Trump is still just considering sanctions on Russia. Uh-oh. Texting with my parents in Kyiv. They are without power and Russian attacks continue. Whoa. 70% of the Ukrainian capital is in blackout, so I guess I am within the 30%. Let's see how long this will last, though. You know? Let's see how long this will last. Due to a recent incident involving certain starlight that shall remain unnamed, I've adjusted all doors to require visible light to open. This should hopefully stop any more non-service cadre personnel from endangering themselves by stumbling into dark rooms until we can take care of the lighting issues. If you've been assigned an illumination failure repair task, remember to equip the flashlight module. Yeah, I already have the flashlight module. Good damn it. Do I have to shoot targets? No. A weapon case? What the hell is in the weapon case? Do I actually have to shoot the targets? I'm not even wearing a shirt. Oh my gosh, this is so infuriating. I used to have a dog called Adler, actually. I used to have a pupper. Is the attack over for tonight? No, it's not. No, it's not. Jesus Christ. 70% of Kiev left without electricity. Maybe. I need to get rid of the items though. I don't know, maybe it's just a prop. Is there anything here? Oh, I think the dangerous passed. I just received a notification that I think the dangerous passed. Yep, danger's over. Only 70% of Kiev is left without electricity, but the bombing's over for now. Yay! Yay! Hooray! Also, this is not a shooter game. This is a survival horror game. So yeah. Anything in here? It involves shooting, but it's not a shooter game. Not every game that involves shooting is a shooter game. So this is a totally different genre than Enter the Gungeon. So hence the games are not comparable. Thank you for your attention in this matter. Comparing this to Enter the Gungeon is a false dichotomy. And you're a racist for doing this. You should be less racist and more woke. Also, you should go to the side page. Oh, the stepdorm on the 6th floor. Okay, do you get YouTube ad revenue? Yeah, I do. That's why I should have more viewers, because the more people watch, the more ad revenue I get. Yeah, I'm monetized. Congrats on surviving the bombing. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. I always like surviving bombings. It's my favorite thing in the world. My least favorite thing is not surviving bombings. That would suck. Or would suck bad. Suck donkey balls. Heck, there might be, there's been up and up alarms tonight, so we might get another round still. Who knows? We'll get another round tonight still. There's still alarm in the eastern region still. They're still not out of it. Still not out of it. The embedded journalists. A secure storage boxes for pistol-sized firearms look of a small padlock. Oh, I opened it. I got a revolver. A short-barreled, double-action 6-shot revolver that fires 12mm high-power ammo. High recoil, strong knockback. Revolver Ocelot. That's cool, isn't it? Aren't revolvers cool? You like revolvers. Which is why you should go to the site page and do something. There's a big sale on Red Dead Redemption right now. But that's not what I'm supposed to do. I'm forgetting myself. This is what floor? 6th floor. Right? I'm forgetting my place. Ay, ay, ay. Holy Grail. You're a holy grail of races. Why isn't Dr. Johns here? What the hell, Dr. Johns? You promised to be here when I play Signalis. Lucy, play Signalis on stream, please. I play it and Dr. John's not even here. I cannot forgive you, Lucy, if President Sunday beats Signalis before you. I cannot forgive you, Lucy, ever. Hell no, Lucy, I will never forgive you. I know forgive you. I have to go to the toilet soon. Oh my gosh. Pick up broken music cassette? Yeah. Oh, I think this is what we need. Actually. I think this is what we need to do. Without any irony whatsoever. Without irony, this is what we need to do. The lock is defective. Oh, damn. Oi, oi. Whoa! Okay, 142. I think this was the frequency. Ah! I forgot. Okay. There we go. Fixed. So what now? Something's supposed to happen. I have to wait. Yeah, that's cool. Mirrors are cool. Cool. So what the hell is supposed to happen now? Okay. That's cool, but what did it accomplish exactly? It's over. Do I get to... Okay. What did this accomplish? What? It's not affecting much. Why? I feel like I haven't maybe write down the numbers. The number is... Wait, it did? No, it's still the same. 142. It's still the same frequency. It has not changed at all. Mm, E. Mm, I'm hungry. I want to boil an egg. Should I boil some eggs? Return to Falca's bedroom while the music. Oh, thank God. Okay, I've gotta go to the toilet. Thank you for the. See, you are my Dr. Johns. Hold on, I have to mute the microphone and go to the. I'm back. I'm gonna boil some eggs later. Hello, Dr. Johns. What you should be doing is paying attention to chat. I am! What the hell? I am paying attention to chat. You've not been here. How can you say that when you've not been here? That is true, but I'm. But what happened? What was this? What was that? What was that? Ding, 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 ding. Huh. Uh, where's... Oh, did I turn it off? I see how it is. What do you mean you see how it is? You've not been here. Oh, it's not that type of fetish, Lucy. What do you mean so Lucy can ignore you better? Weird. Maybe the chat was not refreshing. Listen, I've been avoiding all the enemies perfectly fine. You're still mean to me today. Alright, let's go to the bedroom. Rewind the chat. I did. I just saw all the things that you wrote before. I didn't see it. Wait, what is the bedroom? It's on the upper floor, isn't it? Wait, that's not the... That's the wrong thing. Where was that bedroom? Which floor was it? I think here. Yeah, I think it has to be here. Oh, Jesus. Hummingbird key. East suit on the 8th floor. Adler bedroom. Jesus Christ, what a creepy place. Adler bedroom. No one wants to be in Adler's bedroom. Least of all me. No bully Chadler. I bully everyone. I bully perverts. I bully Chads. Chadler Chads. Replica known issue part. Previous experience with these replica models have given us insight into irregularities. Their behavior that stem from the original neuron patterns used for these units. Due to the sensitive nature of this information, owlets tend to form large groups and like to sing and dance. As the original neural pattern for this unit was a ballet dancer, persona degradation can be easily prevented in this unit by making sure they have access to music through tape players or musical instruments. Always place at least one mirror in ULO dorms, as they have a strong urge to check their own appearance at regular intervals. Yuli's persona stabilizes by keeping a tidy appearance, and through regular social interactions, Yulis will often organize in groups of roughly 10 units and give each other themed nicknames. You are Dorky, you are Porky, and you are Sneaky Bitty. You try keeping a mining goa going when everything is turning into flesh and staffed entirely by lesbian robot girls. Listen, he signed up for this, okay? Adler signed up for this. The pervert guy. Jerk. Asshole. Don't at me with this whole Adler crap. Imagine scientists using your brain to make dozens of centuries entities that are as unhinged as yourself. Horror. Uh-oh. Got it. Scary. Ara personas can be best stabilized by allowing them access to plants to take care of ideally colorful flowers or trees. I think I can turn off the radio now, by the way. Colibri. Eagle key. Oh, Adler key. Colibri node. There was nothing in his diary, but when I probed his mind, there were memories of an LSTR unit working at Sierpinski. There is no record of that model of replica ever being deployed here. An order for a single unit for some survey work in the mine was briefly considered, but no new orders were made due to the commander's sickness. An electric kettle for brewing tea. Oh, I just randomly killed the correct one. That's cool. That's funny. No! Oh my god. I screwed myself as always. With the space and the... Do I really have to go back to the box now and put away the ammo and then do all the crap and then get back to the post key? What a mess. Yeah, maybe now. Maybe I've used up some ammo. Oh! This actually worked. Oh my god. I did not expect this to work. But it did. For once my schemes have worked. Let's go use the Adler key. How did... How do you like the short that How do you like the short that I've, released? Used Eagle Key. Adler's Diary. Oh, this will be good. It's 7 pages long. Nobody watched the new short from my interview? The Dream Machine? Yeah. Oh. Not seen them yet. You should watch. You should watch the short. And leave a comment. Ay. Hold up. I'm gonna adjust the blankie. The imagination machine. The dream machine. Okay? The dream machine. Leave a comment. Like. Yeah. Oh. Wow. 100 views. Who could have expected? Alright, let's go. Let's continue. Adler's Creepy Diary. I've been fascinated by a peculiar piece of furniture. I discovered a storage. A strange box with removable dial in front that was confiscated from a worker some time ago. I was instantly drawn to it, though I'm not sure why. When I put my ear on the mechanism, I can hear it faintly clicking like a clock. Oh my god. I'm destroying my already ill throat with this crap. It's okay though. Don't leave! No, don't leave. Don't leave me here alone. No. Alright, let's see. Without Colibri's help, it has been much harder to coordinate the logistics calendar. If there is anything good to say about the woman, it is how she knows how to make others respect her orders, despite her minuscule stature. I went to see her today, but her room is still locked. She hates me now. Colonel, what should I do? She hates me, but I am fascinated. I had a dream tonight Another memory of my Gestalt life. I believe I was wearing my uniform. There was a young woman, Meryl, white as snow. I was conducting some sort of test. I had a deck of cards with astronomical symbols on them, and I asked her to guess the planet on the card I was holding. Also, I had a silencer gun, and I fought Metal Gears as a profession. Blah. Metal Gear. I was playing with the mechanical lockbox again, which I am not sure is some kind of astronomical calendar, when I suddenly remembered a conversation I had with another replica when I was inspecting the mining site. However, it was clearly a model I have never seen before. Some type of engineer with an orange chest piece. In my memory, she was just another member of our staff, but no such replica was ever stationed on Sierpinski. Replica memory is not the most reliable, they say, but never before have I experienced such a strange phenomenon. Oh my god. I'm gonna kill myself reading this. Please appreciate this. Please appreciate my efforts to entertain you. No? No appreciation. No transaction, the Indian his paragraph under the enemy attack. Oh. I appreciate. Thank you, Dr. Johns. Thank you. Also, all of you should consider going to the page and donating or subscribing. The little... Oh my god. It actually hurts my throat. The little enigma of the box could only distract me from the chaos around me for so long. All of the box contained was a small notebook, of which all pages turned out to be blank. It's been miserable since our beloved commander has fallen ill. I long for her stern guidance, that overwhelming authority in which she paves a room. Bottom bitch detected. Alright? Bottom bitch detected. Alright, let's continue this lovely endeavor. More sick, making me my work even harder. How are we meant to shoulder this workload with no reinforcements? My only consolation is that our protector staff decreases, so does the workforce we oversee, while more and more replica end up in the hospital wing. Gestalt workers seem to succumb much too fast for any attempts at treatment. Another diary filled for no benefit by my own satisfaction. I've not ordered a new one yet, since I spent my saved ration marks on that marvelous looking fountain pen. But I guess I'll make use of that notebook. The Death Note! Oh my god, he's gonna start writing everybody's names. The Death Note. Busy in Minecraft. Oh my god. Too cool for school, huh? Cool for me. You think you're too cool for me? Is that it? I have to keep refreshing the site page. Adler is such a pervert, I swear to God. What a character. What a caricature of a man. Shadow of a man. Might as well turn this off. Oh, a save. A safe place. Wait, hold on. Is there nothing else? No. There is a hole in front of the box. It looks like something is missing from the mechanism. Oh. Wait, do I have it? Oh. 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 Tubular. Aha! We did it. Uh, uh, oh. But what am I missing? But this is tubular. Oh, post box. I forgot. I forgot about the post box. Yeah, let's go. The post box. Yeah. Where is the post box? There we go. You're kidding me. No way. Another, oh my god, another air siren. Another air siren. I told you it wasn't over. Holy shit. Another air siren. We're getting an encore. Of course. Like, oh yeah, we're safe now. It's over for tonight. Oh, nope. It seems like it's not. Ay, ay, ay. Oh my gosh. Well, here we go again. Will I keep electricity till the end of the night? Jesus Christ almighty. Night's intense. Well, we're gonna see. We're gonna see what's happening exactly. Kiev is targeted. X is going to... We're going to X. Kiev. Whoa. If the stream dies abruptly, it means that the electricity died for some reason. Another air raid in Kiev. Oh boy. Let's see what will happen. Oh, okay. Maybe air siren. Oh, damn. We'll see. We'll see. Oh boy. Let's go to the. Let's just go to the post box. You know? Am I going the right way? No, I'm not. Hold on, where am I? How do I get in there? Oh, I think. Damn. Whoa, 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 whoa. You wanna hit me? Okay, post box. There we go. Gonna use the key. Boojoo, boojoo, boojoo. Library key. Let's go. Let's go. The entirety of Ukraine is under air siren. The entirety of it. Because the jet has been. Well. Okay, let's go to the library now. Oh, damn. Yeah? Do you think so? Dr. Johns. Oh, wrong place. Ooh. This is of course one of those games that I cannot just finish and just put away because I'm gonna have to like unlock all the endings and stuff. So I'm probably going to have to replay this game a bunch of times or something. Replica known issues part 3. Previous experience with these replica models have given us insight into irregularities in their behavior that stem from the original neural patterns used toward these units. Due to the sensitive nature of this information, this document should be blah 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 blah. You all know the drill by now. Oh, yeah. People have already been hurt though. Dr. Johns, when do we play the train game? Dr. Jones. Have you left a comment under the, what do you call it? You know. Have you left a comment under the video? This neural pattern is extremely stable. Little has been done to keep Minax happy. They got along well with most other models. Thanks for their sometimes submissive, sometimes motherly personality. Unlike with other models, diary keeping is not mandatory for persona stabilization. Small stuffed animals may be given as fetish objects, though those resembling cats should be avoided as they might cause resurfacing Gestalt's memories. Adler. Oh, Adler. The Adler units are bottom bitches from what I've seen, from what I've glimpsed from the diary. Okay? But Little Nightmares 3 just released. What's how much is Little Nightmares? What is that even? Listen, there is no more important game than Final Fantasy Tactics. Okay? There's not more important game. What am I supposed to do now? Wait, how long has the stream been so far? Hold on, I want to see. I think the dangerous path. No. Oh my gosh, I was like, oh, I think the dangerous past in key. Whatever. I was like, oh, is the danger over? Heavy attack on Ukrainian infrastructure. Blah, 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 blah. The State Emergency Service of Ukraine has released footage of the aftermath from a nighttime Russian attack on Kyiv that injured 9 people. Missiles, one after another, 9 injured. Outages. And yet, there's more come apparently. What's the Little Nightmares again? Other unit works best when left alone. They do not mix well with their own type. They will usually become very emotionally dependent on their commander. Adlers are very susceptible. I told you, bottom bitch. Very emotionally dependent on their commander. Adlers are very susceptible to Bjorzen suggestion, making them fairly easy to control. However, they become bored very easily and may need new fetish objects at regular intervals for stabilization. Jesus. Sounds so bad. Oh no, I hate this puzzle. Oh god, I remember. Oh no, I hate this puzzle. Where do I have to go again? I remember this puzzle. I remember not liking it. Yeah, why not? Who are you? You're not one of our staff. I'm not. The others, they've changed. We no longer sing in unison. I guess not. Should I put you out of your misery? Is that even a thing that I can do? Replica Known Issues Part 4. Previous experience with this replica model has given us insight into irregularities in their behavior that stem from the original neural pattern used for this unit. Due to the sensitive nature of this, blah 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 blah. Great care should be given to colibris. Their neural patterns are very unstable, and their bioresonance module makes them very susceptible to influence from others. Like most bioresonant individuals, colibris will often unconsciously create an emotional feedback loop, limiting and then broadcasting the emotions of those around them, acting as a sort of amplifier. While they're trained to recognize and disengage this behavior, already unstable units can sometimes spiral into persona degradation. Due to their bioresonant connection, neural pattern development in colibris varies less than in other models. The constant exchange of memories and emotions between units of cadres act as safety net that buffers extreme changes. However, once a majority of units in cadre degrade, they will drag remaining units down with them. Because of this, it is important to decommission Colibri units instantly when they begin to degrade. For persona stabilization, Colibris should have access to a well-stocked library. Okay. am I supposed to go anyway? Is this where I'm supposed to go? What am I supposed to even do? Oh, I'm stuck. Of course. I hate this puzzle. I hate this puzzle. It's like a muzzle on my thing. Dr. Jones, remind me what was I supposed to do here? Oh, gosh. Oh, oh no. The black book. The what? The black book. Oh, okay. I have to reach the. That's what I thought. Unfortunately, that is what I thought. You know. Have I self-blocked myself? How do I get back there? I think I self-blocked myself. Somehow. How do I get to this black book? Oh. No, never mind. I have not locked my lock myself. Oh, I got it. Pick up Astral Blade. Yes. I actually thought that I have to get the book to the and exit like this to be able to pick it up, but whatever. So it's a strange clockwork like dial mechanism. Ah, okay, let's go back to Adler's room now. Alright. Well done. Well done. We have done it. We have done it. We have done it well. Mm-hmm. Oh my god. Holy shit. No way. More missiles? More missiles? This cannot be. Like this, it cannot be. More missiles are heading this way? Brilliant, just brilliant. Let's see what Twitter is saying about this. I'm gonna do a few political topics. What should I be talking about? Kyiv. What? What? Kyiv have the city without power. I already knew that. Oh. Praying for Kyiv. Praying for Kyiv as well. Because holy shit. Everywhere is under attack. Everywhere, every place is under missile alert. Why is the chat so quiet all of a sudden? I'm still live, right? Alright, let's go back to Adler's room. Very cool. I used to be able to see into their minds where we were as one. Together we guided them all. But now I can't understand their thoughts anymore. Well, that happens. Sometimes people just drift apart. I guess. Let's go. Adler's room. Oh, Adler's bedroom just happens to be conveniently on the same floor. Very nice, very good. Should probably save because there's a possibility that I might lose electricity. I just realized that if I lost electricity randomly all of a sudden, then all of this progress would be erased effectively. I haven't even considered this. Oh. Oh my god, if the game expects me to remember how this went, okay, I want you have to give me the solution to this. If the game expects me to remember how the constellation went, then no, no, I don't remember. And I don't want to backtrack to the whatever room. Okay? It's not my jam. Oops. Dr. Jones, solution, please. Oh. Okay, I'm gonna look up. What's it called? Hello, Incook. Oh, you're white? Not good, not good. Hope you should not be white. Oh. Uh, oh, Jesus Christ. Uh, oh. Oh, okay. Jesus. That was horrible. Hello, Incook. Came just in time. I'm gonna do politics soon. Nice, perfect. Thank you all. Oh, so are we still in the air siren mode? Oh, thank you, Dr. Jones. You're always a help. Let's see if we're still in the air alarm. Yep, we are. We are. We are. Isn't that cool? Jesus, fuck. So many Russian stooges on Twitter commenting. Jesus Christ almighty. Humanity is not nice. I'm afraid. Yeah. Inko, why are you white? Why are you white? Oh, Adler. Pick up administratively. Oh, yes. Crying diary. Okay, I have to go to the toilet. This is too much. This is too much text for me to do on the full bladder. Help. Maybe tomorrow we'll be able to start Final Fantasy Tactics. I'm muted. I read. Oh, Lucy, have you seen the Russian had a casualty report? They are losing roughly 500 men per day. That's basically a battalion. Jesus Christ. But it's been rough today. The night, the missile attack, and the drone attack. 70% of Kyiv just lost electricity tonight. I'm just kind of lucky that I'm in the part of Kyiv that still has electricity. You know, I'm lucky. I'm a lucky ducky, let's just say. And I'm worried because I'm still recovering financially. Still, it is good that you have. It is very good that you have the movie to work on. The circle should be. Oof. Okay, I'm ready to continue. We're gonna go underground. You tell me. Do you want me to continue once we get underground, or Should I just do the news? You tell me. I just remember that we still have to beat Quake, by the way. We still haven't beaten Quake. We're on the last chapter. We still haven't beaten it. Signalis is cool. Signalis is indeed cool, but I need segments for YouTube. Also, did you watch my new short? My new short from my interview with psychologists about children? You should watch it and give it a like and a comment. Leave a comment. Okay? And respond to other comments. Give me engagement. Please. I beg. I beg you for the engagement. Okay? This is original content. It's not from a stream. It's from my interview that I did this week. A short. What are on the news for us tonight? Well, we can talk about crazy news about Trump and RFK Jr. That's always interesting. And we can also talk about Ukraine news, Poland news. We have all sorts of news. But also, yes, please give some love to the... Did you stock up on candles in case of a power breakdown? Nope. If there's a power breakdown, I'll just lie down on the bed and go to sleep. I've started yet another new diary. How time flies. The work is dull and monotonous as ever in Sierpiński, but a bright light illuminates my day. Today, I was invited a meeting my Commander Falk, and she was as magnificent as ever. Another day passes. During my meeting with the commander today, I felt the strangest sensation of familiarity as I sat with her. Sadly, our meeting was interrupted by an unexpected power outage. Maybe there was a drone attack in Sierpiński. Maybe the Russians attacked. Every Trump news or crazy news, that is true. I've been feeling strangely paranoid these days. Never before have I felt so strongly the sensation of deja vu that I have these past few days. I'm gonna watch some boxing after the stream, by the way. I've gotten really into boxing. Have I mentioned that? I've gotten really into boxing lately. Burkina Faso just junta arrested humanitarian workers and are accusing them of espionage and treason. And of course, Tanki are celebrating it. As always. As always. When I checked the pages of my diary today, I noticed that for some inexplicable reason, I seem to have dated my previous entries with today's date. What an embarrassing mistake. Every day feels a bit like I've lived it before, and even stronger, is the sensation that something is somehow just slightly out of place. Why is my diary filled with entries I cannot recall writing? Why are they all dated to today? Has the loss of my beloved commander finally got into my mind? Am I going insane? I fear what will happen to me if anyone finds out. I am alone in this. If they discover my notes, I'll be decommissioned. Something is wrong. I can feel it. Is this really madness? When I read the pages of my diary, I recall events that never happened. A yesterday that never was, yet it feels as real as the one I actually experienced. This cannot merely be a defect of my mind. It feels as though in this room I peer into another version of reality. How? I do not know. Perhaps I too have become sick, like the others, without realizing, but I will not succumb. A slow accumulation of reproduction errors, a gradual corruption of information, a story misremembered, slowly morphing with each retelling, like genetic material mutating and evolving, like the replica mind copied over and over from aging template. I do not know, but I will find out. The answers lie below. I can feel it. Someone or something called me from there in the mind. All right, fair enough. Adler. We're gonna go to the underground as well. Especially since we are right next to the elevator. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I'm hurt, but not super hurt. Time to go downstairs. This is the mineshaft access elevator controls. If she is still alive, she's probably there. Take the elevator to the mine? Yes. We're getting closer to where we were when we last played, actually. So there is a strong chance that I might have my first playthrough of the game before President Sunday Pizza. There is a chance. And then we're gonna go more playthroughs to get all the endings. I know you're here! I remember this cutscene. You do boxing? I watch boxing. Yeah, I do. I'm old and decrepit and skinny. I don't do boxing, but I do watch it. I've gotten into watching it. Hold on, let me see if the danger is passed. Nope, doesn't seem like it is. Let's see if there's anybody writing about this on Twitter. Oh. No new damage so far. Shade quake. I've done this countless times before. You don't belong here. Adler has been Adlered. Adler has been Adlered in the eye. Oh. I don't like this place because it has no map. I don't like not having a map. Is that fair? Is that fair of me? That I don't like not having a map? I'm not being unfair, right? I'm not being unreasonable. Do we save the game? It's worse than I thought. Everyone has disappeared. I still haven't found any trace of Elster. It's as if she had never been here. Something's wrong with the protectors. Those they're still around. A guard spotted me earlier sneaking out of the medical wing, and she let out a monstrous scream as she chased after me. When I looked back, I saw her face, and now I can't forget. It looked like she'd been in some horrible accident. Well, it happens. What does the flare gun do? Okay, let's do the news. Is that right, Dr. Jones? Ah, gosh. Quit. They quit. They give up. I give up on this game. Oh, I should not give up. Never surrenders, never say give. Ooh. I'm gonna try to sign up for fun. Quack. Quack. There we go. I did it. I did it! Also, choo choo choo. Where is it? Oh yeah, well, hold on. I have to check something. No, 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 no. Oh, dear. Yay. There you go. I've done it. I have done the deed. Ooh. Ooh, 10 comments. Neato. It is neato. 12 likes. Yay. Nice, nice, nice. 100 views. Experts warn Poland's anti-blackout plan may collapse like a house of cards. Holy sh. Oh, I shouldn't swear. I shouldn't be swearing on stream. Wait, I heard that people don't like gaming. I heard people like news, but I went to the news and people are like, we quit. We all leave the stream. You lied to me. You lied to me. Poland's anti-blackout plan. Poland's newly unveiled anti-blackout package may collapse like a house of cards, experts have warned, citing its over-reliance on centralization and failure to build a truly resilient energy system. Is it like in case of war or something? In case Russia bombed Polish energy infrastructure? Because if that's the case, then yeah, I agree. I absolutely agree that we'd be screwed. Last month, Poland's government announced a new anti-blackout package aimed at strengthening the country's power grid, improving resilience, and expanding capacity for renewable energy. Poland is an energy weak link. Experts, however, warned the plan focuses solely on centralization, failing to build resilience and could collapse like a house of cards. If we don't build resilience today, tomorrow we will wake up in darkness, and it won't be a metaphor. It will be everyday reality. Whole anti-blackout regulations are necessary, but they must be thoughtfully designed to support the energy transition, not hinder it simply because it doesn't fit the outdated system. Well, we might have blackouts in Poland. Welcome to the new reality. Hello. I might have more blackouts in Poland than I have in Ukraine. What a cool thing to think about. As always, Poland is the king of Poland. Poland is the most competent place on earth when it comes to everything. Beautiful. That's not enough for a segment, though. The only way to negotiate with Russia is through strength. Ooh. China reportedly restricting sales to Russia of tools needed for missile production. China has restricted sales to Russia of specific tools needed in the production of missiles, engines, and precision-guided weapon systems, a report has alleged. So wait, China's actually clamping on Russia for once? Has the China-Russia cooperation broken down? Holy crap, I don't believe this. I cannot believe this. That would be such a joyous occasion if China actually stopped with the cooperation with Russia bullshit. That would be something to behold. Let's get into the details. That makes me, I don't know. I'm cynical, so let's not get too excited too fast. There has to be a catch. Probably is a catch. Isn't there? Some weird catch to all this. US news website Newsweek reported that Beijing has reduced exports of high-precision machine tools to Moscow, possibly indicating that US sanctions are limiting Russia's ability to wage war. So, for all the people that say that sanctions are not doing anything, they absolutely are doing something. Even though Russia is doing its best to bypass them, they definitely are hurting Russia. Russia without sanctions would have been a totally different Russia than the one that is sanctioned. Newsweek was citing information released by Mashtak, a Russian outlet that reports on the manufacturing industry in Russia. The owner of a Russian machine tool company, Ildar Nuriev, told Mashtak that China has restricted the supply of high-tech equipment. Before it was possible to obtain machines with an accuracy of 3 to 4 microns. Now it's no longer possible. A special report license is required. A special export license is required. The machinery affected is critical for the production of missile and engine components and precision-guided systems, reported Newsweek. Well, thank God, because we've been slammed with missiles today. Okay? 70% of the city has lost electricity. So the less Russia is able to build missiles, the better. Over the past 2 years, it has become clear to me that you can be friends with everyone, but you need to rely on yourself, Nuriev added. Aww. If you want to count on somebody, count on yourself. Pro-Russian neutrality. That is true. There has been a big amount of pro-Russian neutrality thus far, hasn't there? China has provided the Kremlin with substantial economic and diplomatic support in its ongoing war in Ukraine, but has stopped short of fully and publicly backing Russian President Vladimir Putin's special military operation. Plus, China has denied any sort of support for Russia. So, whatever support it has been giving Putin, it has been doing it under the table, so to speak. It has been doing under the table, definitely. Some analysts have described this strategy as pro-Russian neutrality and demonstrates Beijing's ability to deftly walk in line between subversion of the West and avoiding the international ostracism that Moscow has suffered as a result of its 2022 invasion of Ukraine. In other words, China is smarter about its politics than Russia, to put it bluntly. China knows how to play the game, and Russia does not. If we are to be cold, calculating realists in the world of international relations. Kyiv and Washington have previously said that Russia's war effort makes use of intelligence supplied by Beijing, with a recent report alleging that Chinese satellites, I have heard about this, helped identify Ukrainian targets for Russian drone and missile strikes, like energy infrastructure, for example, something that has been targeted in tonight's strike, thanks to which 70% of Kyiv has lost electricity. Also, I would like to remind everyone here watching that thanks to Russian attacks, I think 60% of Ukraine's gas capacity has been crippled, which means that Ukraine will have to import a lot more gas this winter. Moscow has also become increasingly reliant on China for revenue before being forced to sell energy to Beijing at cheaper prices after Europe largely weaned itself off of Russian gas in the years following Putin's invasion of Ukraine. Trade between Russia and China has fallen in recent months, according to Newsweek, dropping almost 9% in the first 8 months of 2025 compared to the same period last year. So I guess the China-Russia relations are not going as swimmingly as they were going before. Vladimir says, nice. Now I can enjoy Lucy's stream without spoilers. That's true. Thank you, Vladimir. Now we can bond over the horrible situation in the war. Also consider joining the page, as always. Chinese oil purchases from Russia have also fallen by 11% between January and May, the outlet reported, citing a report from the Moscow Times. That must hurt. If only the international community would have cracked down on the shadow fleet as well. But you know what? That sort of thing definitely hurts Russia a lot. And it hinders its ability to wage the war. Ooh, we are out of danger. As we speak, I think we are out of the woods. I think that's actually is, yeah, Kyiv city is out of danger. So I guess we're not gonna be bombed anymore tonight. I genuinely think that's it for tonight. So yeah, this is good news, definitely. The less China cooperates with Russia, the better. The more restrictions it does on what type of components it sells to Russia or provides Russia with, the less it buys of Russian energy. All that leads to better results. The question is if Putin won't be able to woo China more into cooperation. After all, Ukraine did accuse China of aiding Russia with satellite intelligence. As we have seen in recent months, some of these sites belong to foreign investors, he added, declining to specify which facilities had been targeted using Chinese data. Probably energy. There are facts indicating a high level of interaction between Russia and China in conducting satellite reconnaissance of Ukrainian territory to identify and further target strategic sites for destruction. So let's not get overexcited by the news of China withdrawing support for Russia. Satellites recorded on Sunday belong to Yogan 33 and Yogan 34 series, according to monitoring data analyzed by Ukrainian military news website Militarny, which means the military. Between midnight at 11:30 a.m., the satellites made at least 9 passes over the Lviv region, one of the areas targeted in the strikes. So I guess China has provided intelligence for the attack on Lviv, which was a pretty damaging attack. Evidence of Chinese support to Russian operations date back to 2022. Documents reviewed by Agence France Presse showed the deal included access to, of course, China will never admit to any of this publicly. Experts say their capabilities will likely rival modern Western reconnaissance systems. And of course, as always, China denies any of it. So it's hard to say. It's hard to say if China is permanently withdrawing support with the buying of oil and sharing parts with Russia, or is it just bargaining with Russia for even more favorable arrangement for them to resume supplying Russia with missiles parts? That is not out of the question, actually. That is not out of the question that China is just trying to negotiate a better position for itself in the relationship between these two countries. I would not necessarily be all happy and expect the best from what's going on right now. The intel is being shared, and we will just have to see how this situation develops. I am very cautious when it comes to these things, as you may know. I am cautiously optimistic. I'm still very tired. But there is a few things that I wanted to cover before I finish stream and retire. Diet links. So I guess circumcision causes autism, says RFK Jr. We're gonna do some RFK Jr. news. Listen to this. Listen to this insanity.
Yeah, go ahead.
There's also there's many other confirmation studies. There's 2 studies that show children who are circumcised early have double the rate of autism.
Yeah, what studies? What sort of studies say that people that are circumcised early have double the autism? Like, I'd like to know this. The logic here is, of course, that children that are circumcised get pain medication, and pain medication is apparently responsible for autism. Therefore, children that are circumcised get autism, which I don't even know what to say to that. All that is just insane.
And it's highly likely because they're given Tylenol.
There you go. They're given pain medication. Also, have you already read something about the average Russian soldier's life expectancy? I expect it not to be too long. Average Russian soldier's life expectancy, I think it's not a high number. That is my assumption, but I have not read any official stuff on that.
So, none of this is dispositive, but all of it is stuff that we should be paying attention to.
But there's a tremendous amount of proof or evidence. I would say, as a non-doctor, but I've studied this a long time ago. I met Bob.
What? What did he just say? As a non-doctor, I think there's a lot of proof, and I've studied this. He has studied this as a non-doctor?
Amount of proof or evidence, I would say, as a non-doctor, but I've studied this a long time ago.
How did he study this? He has no credential. I don't think he knows how to conduct a study, to be quite honest with you. I don't think Trump knows how to conduct a study to save his life. So I have no clue what he means when he says he conducted a study on the connection between pain medication, circumcision, and autism. I think he just read a bunch of conspiracy theory pages, which is very interesting. Okay, the interesting thing is that Trump just said in this clip, there's a lot of evidence. He thinks there's a lot of proof as a non-doctor, right? There's a lot of proof. He knows it as a non-doctor. He has studied it. He's made a study on it. But the problem is, interestingly enough, that there's a second quote from RFK Jr. that I have here prepared. And in that other quote, RFK Jr. says that actually, no, there is no proof that Tylenol causes autism. So he just directly contradicts Trump. Listen to this. Listen to this. It is a slam dunk.
Some studies that show the countries that use the most have the highest level of autism. Cuba has the lowest level in the world of acetaminophen use, and it has the lowest autism rate in the world. So this is not dispositive. It is not proof. We're doing the studies to make the proof.
Translation. There is no proof that Tylenol causes autism. We're doing the studies to make the proof. Translation. We have no proof of any connection between Tylenol and autism. We will manufacture the proof. So not only did Trump say a bunch of bullshit when he said there's a lot of evidence, a lot of proof, because he studied it years ago, RFK Jr. directly contradicted him by saying, actually, there is no proof, but we're trying to manufacture proof of our thesis right now. We're trying to prove our bullshit right now with our studies. This is not how you approach studies, by the way. You don't start with a conclusion and say, okay, now let's prove it with studies. That's not how science works. That is not a scientific approach to these things. And they have bragged about approaching autism in a scientific way now, doing away with the wokeness and in with the science. But now they just make up a conclusion out of their ass, and they decide, okay, now we need studies to confirm our conclusions. Brilliant way to approach research. Nothing can go wrong. Absolutely nothing can go wrong. Vladimir says, I did the thing. There's a lot of evidence. Some people are saying many things. Can you believe it? Nobody can. That is the saddest part. Nobody can believe it. Okay? That is the saddest thing about this whole affair. I don't even know what to say. Trump says we have a lot of proof. RFK says we have no proof. There is such a, I have to say that the Trump administration just works like a well-oiled machine, doesn't it? With all the, everybody, like they don't even have a coherent narrative on this crap. So do they have proof? Do they not have proof? What's happening? It's okay. Even if they don't have proof, they will manufacture it through their studies, which apparently Trump said that he has conducted years ago. But he's a non-doctor by his own admission. But there's this weird implication that, no, it's not even an implication. Trump has said it outright that he thinks he knows better than the people that have studied this subject. Translation: Trump thinks he knows better than the doctors. I'm a non-doctor, but I have done my research. I have done my private investigation into the matter. And I know that there's a connection between pain medication and autism. There has to be. There just has to be a connection. I am positive there is one. And if there's no evidence, I will have to just create it from my pawn, RFK Jr. That is, as far as I know, also a non-doctor. Sad. What a sad state of affairs. What doesn't cause autism these days, says Dr. Jones. That is a great question. It is a great question. And maybe RFK Jr.'s team of specialists will be on the case to figure that one out as well. So far, we know that pain medication causes autism, and by extension, circumcision, all these things. It's brilliant. All right, we've got ourselves our 2 segments of politics for tonight. Let's see if I can get a hat trick. Let's see if I can get a political hat trick. Because I was sure that I had something else too that was cool. Oh yeah, speaking of healthcare, are you ready for some sanity? Okay, I wanna sort of juxtapose. I wanna do this comparison of sane voices versus insane voices. What do you think? How do you feel about that idea? So look at this.
Tragically, we have a 2-bit demagogue who is president of the United States right now. And he
Not mincing words, that's for sure. 2-bit demagogue.
understands that his policies are failing, prices are going up. He's trying to defend a healthcare package which will throw 15 million people off the healthcare they have.
But yeah, but at least think of the silver lining. He will solve autism, and he will tell women to tough it out, or people in pain in general, I guess. Just tough it out.
And double premiums for 20 million Americans. He can't defend that, and he knows that. So what he's doing now is running around the country, threatening to arrest the governor of the state of Illinois, to arrest the mayor of the city of Chicago, to go after a United States senator, threatened to investigate him.
And solve autism while doing
Go
it.
after the Attorney General, Letitia James, in New York, the former FBI director. So this is a guy who can't bring positive change to working people. But what he can do is terrorize the country, be an all-powerful type of guy.
Yeah, of course. That's why he likes Putin. That's why he likes the leader of North Korea. That's why he likes the leader of China. He likes dictators because he wants to be one himself. He would like to just crack down on all the opposition. So far, the institutions are still holding, so he cannot do it quite openly as Iran, North Korea, China, or Russia, but he's working on it. He's diligently working on making his dream come true of actually being able to deal with dissent as those countries do.
Undermine the Constitution, undermine the rule of law. So we got a message from Mr.
So why would he offer anything to the working class when he just can try to undermine the system and become the big honcho?
Trump. Too many Americans in Vermont and every other state in this country have fought and died to defend democracy. And democracy means you disagree with me, that's fine. You don't like me, throw me out of office. Don't vote for me. But we don't go around arresting public officials in this country because we can't defend the terrible public policies that we're bringing forth.
I mean, who knows? Night's still young, so we may get a new president on that front under Donald Trump, huh? Yeah, you looking forward? Are you looking forward to this new reality in which people will go to jail for disagreeing with the emperor? No? You're not looking forward to it? I see.
Tough moment, let's stand together, we can win this thing. Thank you.
That is true. I like to hear some voice of sanity. Sanity versus insanity. A sane voice on healthcare and not just healthcare versus a completely insane voice. The unfortunate reality, though, is that the insane voice on healthcare is the Minister of Health in the United States of America. Oh, insane. Insane. There's a few more things that we can. Yeah. Just for some levity, I'm going to show you a nice YouTube channel that I've discovered. It does a very nice analysis, political analysis on why Trump has is trying to rename everything, okay? It's like a political analysis channel. Watch. Check this out. This is a political analysis that I deeply, deeply appreciate.
Good afternoon. After very strongly renaming the Gulf of Mexico as Gulf of America, we will be making further changes effective immediately. Europe will now be known as America Plaza East. The Panama Canal will be known as Trump America Canal of Trump. And of course, Turkey will now be known as Chicken.
Why are you renaming Turkey in particular?
Why are we doing it? Because we can. What are they going to do about it? Does Turkey want a beef over being called chicken? We'll call them beef. What else? Oh, also, we're going to name Hungary Thirsty. But don't worry, the Prime Minister there will do whatever I tell him.
What is
The Prime Minister there will do whatever I tell him.
behind this policy of changing everyone's name?
Because America will no longer allow people to tell us what to call them. It's like the pronouns. It's over. So what's that? Zelensky's on line 3? Put him on speaker. What else do you want? We're cutting off the aid immediately. Mr. Trump, we demand that you call our country Trump Crane. Trump Crane? Boy, I always thought of it more of a me crane than a Ukraine, but tell me more. Greater Trump Crane. Greatest Trump Crane. Deal! And we will also rename Donbass Donald Bass and retake
Donald Bus.
from Russia. Deal! Deal! I love it. Sally, tell Pete Hegseth to give these Trump cranians whatever they want.
Trump creates whatever they want. There you go. That is the key. That is the key to winning this war. We have cracked the case. That is how Ukraine will win this war. The key to Trump's heart. Do you think this will work? This would work in real life? Do you think this would actually work? Do you feel like this sort of strategy would be effective on the real Donald J. Trump? I feel like it could be effective. Okay. We have streamed for 3 hours. I'm still a little bit tired. So I'm gonna end stream for now. Maybe I'll stream in a few hours when I recuperate and eat and do some more politics. But for now, I wish you good night. I hope you've enjoyed. We have survived a bombing together. So I'll see you soon. I hope to see you soon. All right. Thank you. I will raid you into someone now. Who shall I raid you into? Oh, I'm still a little bit ill. Not many options. The Quarantine Collective, there you go. Maybe Brooks will raid me one day. What do you think? All right, bye-bye.